How's it guys? So I'm here in Vleesbaai with the family for a whole week, and fishing's got me all excited and it got me a little bit concerned as well. What's been happening this winter has been really strange, really funny, and I've never seen it in my life. And you guys saw in last week's video that I uploaded a video of some bronzies that we caught. So it's highly unlikely for bronze whaler sharks to be in the area this time of the year. And as much as I do love catching them, for you guys it's best to show you guys videos of edible fish. And it's been really difficult and tough to make those for you guys because there's been no edible fish around. It's been really tough. The sea has either been too flat or it's been too strong. Like now it looks kind of flat behind me because we're in a bay, and but on the beaches where it's we need to fish for some cob and skinnies, it's just too big, way too big. And the only thing that you can catch here behind me is some sharks and rays. So I want to show you guys some sharks and rays. I would like to catch you guys some edible fish. But it's been really tough and it's been really hard. I've been battling my arse off to catch you guys some edible fish. It's been really bad. The only thing that's eating our baits are bronze whaler sharks. And we tried to fish for some white stem rays. You guys saw that. Bronze whaler sharks ate our crabs even. So it's just been really a battle to make some edible videos for you guys. But that doesn't mean I didn't go out and try. I'll show you a little bit of the footage from the other day when I went out with my brother-in-law, and I was quite excited to fish this area because not a lot of people come there, not a lot of people fish there. It's a new area, beautiful formation, beautiful water, and I thought we're going to clap a lot of galjoen and some big galjoen. We only had a half a day to fish, and yeah, we caught a couple of small galjoen. Okay, so I'm very fortunate this morning. My heavy brother-in-law, Potter, he invited me to come and fish with him, and we're going to target a galjoen today. So the main objective today is for Potter to catch a galjoen. He just wants to braai a galjoen, so hopefully we can catch a galjoen or two, and then we can have him braai a galjoen finally. It's been many years that we've tried to catch a galjoen together and it's never happened, so hopefully today it will happen. But we're in a beautiful area. I've never fished here before, but it looks really amazing. So yeah, I'm really keen to get a bait out. Water looks good, spot looks amazing. Catch some fish, boys. Okay, a little bit too quiet here for my liking. Beautiful spot though. A little bit quiet. We're going to find another spot. Just work our way up and down the rocks. Every little hole that we find. Yeah, see what we can catch. Beautiful spot this. Beautiful, beautiful. I reckon you'll catch a muscle cracker here one time. Especially on the galjoen side of things, and that has me a little bit concerned because I've never experienced a bad galjoen season like this one, and I've seen it over the past 3 years that it's getting worse and worse and worse, especially in our area. I'm used to catching 10 to 15, 18, 20 galjoen on a day, especially when you have good conditions and good bait, but it hasn't been happening. A big blacktail here or a zebra can only be one of the two. It can't be a galjoen. Shaking way too much. Yep, as I thought, big blacktail. Got a circus hook in the corner. Got me out. Put it back. Yeah, it's a beautiful area this, guys. Ew, it's absolutely stunning. Just bra. Wash this frot stuff from my hands here. Oh, must bite. Hallo. We have a young galjoen. He's going to put it in this pool here, just in case there's more fish and we don't chase the shoal away. And then we'll release them once we leave the spot. A little bit skinny, but he's there. Wait, yo! Val ik om. Pull. Yeah, another small galjoen. Try him back immediately here. Hi. Whew. Find the spot to throw it back. It was actually a really fun day, and I'm quite cross with myself because we kept one of those galjoen, and right there next to the beach on the hill we lit a fire, we braaied the galjoen, we had 1 or 2 beers. It was really enjoyable, and I actually forgot what this channel is about. It's not just about the fish, it's about the experiences. I should have filmed the whole braai and having the beer because it was really a fun day, and yeah, I just got so negative with the fishing because it's outing after outing, and it's just getting worse and worse. So yeah, it's just getting a little bit to me, being a little bit frustrated not catching the edible fish like I'm supposed to. But anyway, guys, what I want to show you in this video is the determination of my son. He's 9 years old, and if you've been following the channel for some while, you'll know that he is crazy about fishing, and he doesn't hold back. He wants to catch what I catch. And even though he's like I mentioned only 9 years old, it doesn't stop him from catching the things that we are catching. So we went bronzy fishing a couple of times, and I didn't take my cameras with because I enjoy catching bronze whaler sharks, but with the channel, like I mentioned, I like to bring you guys some edible fish. So I neglected to fish for these sharks over the past year or two, maybe 3, because of the channel, and I want to show you guys edible fish, and it will get quite boring if I show you guys just sharks and bronze whalers after bronze whalers. So I didn't take the cameras with, and I caught a couple of bronze whalers, a couple of big ones, and I really enjoyed it, and it made me realize how much I missed it. But anyway, so my son goes with, and he's nagging on me. He wants to catch a bronze whaler shark. So he's caught one or two duckbill before, and he's caught some really big raggies or raggy-tooth sharks, and I'm trying to explain to him that the bronze whaler is not the same as a raggy-tooth shark. It's a really strong fighting fish, muscle, and they're just you know, the athletes of the ocean. And that didn't stop him. He's nagging. So we went fishing for bronzies. I caught one or two, the guys with me caught one or two, and he wants me to make a throw for him. So eventually, just to keep him quiet, I took his bluefish special and I threw it out for him. The bluefish got us a bit limited because with the rod being 13 foot and an edible rod, we're not able to throw such a big bait. So you can only throw it as far. So that made it quite difficult for him to hook into one, which actually it was exactly what I was hoping for. But then he was like complaining because he could see where I'm casting, and he's not stupid, he just knows. So I know I'm not going to fool this lighty of mine. We need to make a proper cast for him to get it over the back of the bank for him to hook in a bronzy. So what's going to happen must be just let it be. What happens, happens. So I took my championship edition number 6, slapped on a 20,000 Stella on there, 60 pound braid, 180 pound leader, full metal, and there we go. So we made the throw, and guys, it wasn't long and he got stuck into his first bronzy. Draai. Is it? Yeah, about 10 minutes into the fight, I could see, well, this fish is hurting him. But like I know Zandre, he won't give up. And started to motivate him a little bit. And it got better and better, and he eased into the fight. And eventually he landed a 97 kilo bronzy. Kom, hou met die. Sit die stok oor die skouer as hy dit doen. Geluks mou na hy hoor, he.
Wie bitte? Moin.
What is it now? What is
Lekker boetie man. Sê jy, hoe voel dit boetie? Ha? Die lam? Lekker Sander. Ja, die foutie.
Yeah, it took Zandre about an hour and a half, but he landed his bronzy, close to 100 kilos, about 95 kilos I reckon. Beautiful fish, Zandre, well done, good play. Lekker, okay, let's look at it. Well, that's a good thing. We gave him a tag as well. The female a tag, so if someone recaptures her, you'll know where she travelled, how much she has done. Can you come help me or what is it? I don't know guys, but maybe it is a good thing, but the only thing that he complained about when he caught this bronzy was that it was 97 kilos and not 100 kilos, so 3 kilos short from a 100 kilo shark. Oh, he scored a 100 kilo shark before, but it was a ragged tooth, 130 kilos or something, but he wants a bronze whaler shark of 100 kilos just to get into the triple digits. So he's happy but not kinda happy, you get what I'm saying. So we go back home, and it took him an hour and a half to land that fish. Next day you could feel his back was a little bit hurting, and I asked him, but how did you experience a bronze? He said, no, it's definitely not a raggy, it's a lot stronger and all of this. And then he tuned me, no, when are we going again? And I looked at the weather and I see there's a weather gap coming, water's going to be nice and flat. I said, how are we going to go? He said, no, good, he's coming wet. So early morning I made the first throw. I caught a decent sized bronzy, real fat, stocky bronzy. Once again I didn't film anything. I just went there for the outing of it and for the sake of catching a bronzy or two while they're here. And yeah, right after that he told me no, he thinks it's time I should make a throw for him. Put on a mackerel head, threw it out, and as luck will have it, it wasn't 3 minutes and he was on. Fighting the bronzy, he tuned me now, he doesn't think it's that big. He tunes me now, it's not that big. So anyway, well, Zandre, you have it on, you might as well just land the fish and we'll see how big it is. After about 38 to 40 minutes, I think, because he times everything, how long it took me to land my fish and his fish, and to him it's really important. He likes to measure himself and push himself always to the limits. So it took him about 40 minutes to land the bronzy and got it out, and it was about an 80 kilo bronzy. So he landed the bronzy. There was a lot of people watching him because this is little lighty fighting the shark amongst the big guys. Everyone's catching bronzies, and there's this little lighty catching bronzies and fighting the shark. So everyone's watching him. So we got the shark out, took 1 or 2 photos, measured it, put it back. So he was sitting at the bait box, like, you know, looking all sad, and then everyone walked to me and just asked me that, is your lighty done, or is he tired after fighting that bronzy? He said, no, that's not the case. He's unhappy with the size of the shark, but still it's not 100 kilos. And yeah, so he complained a little bit about the size ones again, almost like being a little bit ungrateful, I would say. But anyway, it's his way of pushing himself, like I said. So he asked me, no, he wants another one. And I said, are you ready to catch 2 bronzies in a row? Why don't you hook something like a 180 kilo shark? He said, well, then I'll just have to handle it. So okay, put a bait on, throw, and a couple of minutes later, we just saw the rod bouncing a rod spike, and he ran, picked the rod up, and that bronzy just pulled him flat. And I could just see he was in an uncomfortable position. He couldn't like lean into it. He was like leaning forward, totally uncomfortable. So I walk up to him and I tell him, you have to lean back, get underneath the fish, get in control of the fish. And with the bronzy's initial run, the only thing that he tuned me was that full beter. So the guys that don't understand, he just said that this feels better. So it felt like the shark that he wanted. Long story short, up and down the coast, in and out the rips, coming back, him just being determined to land this fish, rod over the shoulder, walking it back, hand on the spool. And remember guys, he's 9 years old, so he's not able to make this cast on his own, although he really wants to, because he's constantly asking me, well, is there a place that he can make his own throw to build his bait, make the cast, hook the bronzy and land the bronzy, because that to him feels like he really caught the fish. If he didn't make the cast, it's like he's glad he caught it, but it's not like he doesn't feel like it's his own fish. So he wants to build his own bait, make his own cast. But for time being, I'll rather get the experience of fighting and landing the fish, opposed to no experience and just standing there watching us. So yeah, rod over the shoulder, and about 2.5 hours later, yeah, we landed this bronzy, and it measured 218 female, so that equates to 147 kilograms. So it's quite a large shark, and finally he was happy and he got his fish. He's doing really well, really well. Super proud. Hopefully he lands this one. It'll be a PB for him. But yeah guys, it's amazing to see the little man grow up and being so determined to catch these things. And for me the most beautiful thing is how determined that he is. He wants to make his own bait, make his own cast, hook the bronzy, land it. And for him it will be like he's completed the whole cycle of catching these things. So yeah, it's a really proud moment for me as a dad, and it's just an awesome experience. Yeah, it's just truly amazing. But yeah guys, thanks for watching this video, thanks for tuning in. I'm sure we'll catch some more edible fish really soon. We just need the weather to change a little bit. I brought my paddle tails with and all sorts of things to go and fish for carp in the surf with paddle tails, but it's just not going to happen with the weather that we have at the moment. But as it always is, it will change, and things will change for the better, and that's how fishing works. The can't always catch what you want to catch. You have to catch what is available and what the weather tells you, where to go and what fish is in the area. Just catch those things rather just to go and try and catch something that's not there, and it's just gonna, you know, get yourself negative. Anyway, I'll see you guys in next week's video. If you want to see more of Zuluk fishing, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell to be notified once I upload a new video. Cheers guys.